Hello! Welcome to the Tiny Trailer Workshop. Well, that's actually my front door. That's where I come out of to go to the tiny trailer. And then I'll just take you on a tour of the yard here. If you go way down there, it looks like this. And then those there. There is the tiny trailer. So, now that we've seen the yard, let's go on in. Okay, so first things first, we've gone and got all high tech here, because you see, at night, there's no lights out there. And there's that one up there, but there's no lights there. So I went and got one of these little gizmos. And I can now push a button and turn on a light. That's cool. Well, here we are. Here we are in the tiny trailer workshop. It's not a lot of room, but there's room to work. So let's see what we got. What we got here, because we should go back to here. Right the way down the other end of the shop. Exhausting trip. So there. Just a collection of all kinds of stuffs. And I tell you what I'll do is I'll just go down that end and we'll do it this way for a minute. There. That's the whole shop. But let's see what we've got here. We have a 9-inch bandsaw that sits on a pedestal of shelves, and that bottom shelf goes right from there to the front of the shop. So it's got lots of leg room. The bandsaw is on a pivot mount here, so that I can move it for different ways of doing things. Stick long stuff out the door. And the vise buried in there. Chisel handles that are yet to be made. I have a new camera mount out there. It's one that I've just recently put together, and that one should do for the bandsaw, I think. I guess you can't see me putting the camera on there, but. And then we've got the chop saw. It's a 10-inch Mastercraft. It works like a hot damn. And just stuff stored. That over in the corner there, that's hardwood scraps. Yeah. And well, and then there's other stuff. We have a compressor down there. That's a new acquisition, and Still have to figure it all out, but I'm looking forward to it. A table saw. These contractor saws, I don't know, they're kind of scary, but with the sled on there, it works pretty good. All the hand power tools are up top there. Got some planes and tin snips and various wrenches and pliers and just all kinds of. That top there, that's to a rotor table that sits underneath there, and when I have need of it I can pull it out. One of those drawers of stuff, just stuff. And then this one has all kinds of glues and oils and shellac, all kinds of stuff. This one's kind of cool. This is a fuse panel for the 12-volt system. Makes everything else operate properly. The moto tool, sanding equipment, stuff. Yeah, and then we have one of the leftovers of it being a trailer is it still has water. So that's kind of handy. Up there is all my tapes and my measuring tapes and sticking tapes and elastic bands and that kind of stuff. Soldering, respirator, and a collection of this, that, and the other thing. My little Delta sander. Over on this side, we have a 14-inch scroll saw, which has a wonderful little caption on it.
Caution. Do not tighten the knob, or blade is to break.
Yeah, okay. And then we've got some screwdrivers and drill bits, a grinder. Oh, and my this is a nice little feature. You've got extra long drill bits. You've got a spot to put them, and all the different kinds and styles and sizes. In here is wire and oil and just all kinds of stuff. This one doubles as a table, but it's also a drill accessory drawer. And that one's got tie wraps and non-skids. And then there's the furnace down there, which I haven't got that running, but that's okay. Don't really need to have a furnace in here. The lights seem to do a pretty good job. And then we've got a drill press. And you see back there I've also got some saws and some gouges up there. And Cedric checking out things. And sanding paper, all kinds of sandpaper. And The important one. Gotta have a brush. But yeah, it's, and of course my lathe here. Now, just step back. Too far away. No, too close. That's what it is. Here we are. So, the Craftsman. Who knows how old? It's been around for a long time, and it's I get lots of use out of it anyway. That's the important part. That over in the corner there is a thing they call the copy crafter, which I've never actually used. Well, I've used, but I haven't actually come up with a purposeful use to make duplicates of things. So that's the other piece of it is hanging up there in the rafters. And lots of stuff in the rafters. And then of course there's the business end of this, the camera mount. My good old stick and screw method. Not as fancy as it could be, but it works. Well, this here is my tiny trailer. And I hope that you've enjoyed this tour. Not a whole lot of stuff that needs to be talked about in here. It's just a basic little shop. And, well, it's fun. When I first moved in here, it was a little confining. Wasn't entirely sure how I was going to make things work, but you know, it's come to grow on me. I quite like this. There's not a lot of room, but there's a lot of room for everything. So, I hope you enjoyed the tour, and hope we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye now.